Hi, this is Trivial Punk.
And this is Boris the Livid.
And we're getting into a game of Titanfall. It's going to be Forrest's first actual game, because we just started a game, and we like...
It was like 12 seconds, we were losing by more than double, and it ended immediately.
Yeah, so...
And I died twice. That's all that happened.
Actual game for
You didn't
Boris.
miss anything.
Yeah, no, there was definitely nothing there to see.
Alright, boss, this is a battle of attrition.
So this map is called the Boneyard, I think, and it's got dragons on it, and basically the dragons will come down and grab grunts and stuff. I've never seen them take a pilot, but, you know, there's a first time for everything.
Yeah.
If you press X on the zip lines, you can zip line.
Fair enough.
I think you can also zip line back up, I'm not sure. Nice. Ah,
well, fair enough then. Oh, no, he is still in there. Okay.
Remember, most people go with the cloak because it's a pretty good ability. So you're gonna see a lot of cloak units.
Well, let's see.
Nice. I've never used that gun.
I like it.
Yeah, so far it seems good. No, Mike the TV.
He deserved it.
I think so. He was helping someone's.
He's not sure why he deserved it. I'm not sure why he deserved it, but he did.
Is television's evil?
We'll go with that.
You got a grunt kill.
Hooray!
But the thing is, like, I think if anything is going to be the problem with this game, it's going to be learning how to, like, getting people adapted to the movement system, because that is a big part of it. Like, I was playing Ghosts, and I was talking about. I don't think I actually did a Let's Play for it, but I was doing a Let's Play of Ghosts, and I didn't put it up on it, but it's somewhere. And basically, what I was talking about was how there are these ephemeral elements to skill that people don't really talk about a lot, and one of them is like knowing the level, which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be almost doubly so for Titanfall, just because it's like the movement is so important.
Yeah. Being able to get out of the situation relies heavily on you knowing where to go.
Yeah. And being able to think like your opponent is thinking too. Because like a lot of thinking is like a lot of thinking about movement is like moving around, like knowing how to move around. And so like knowing how a pilot would use a particular portion of the level at any given skill level is another thing.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You got a robot.
He's doing that thing.
Nice. Oh god, dodge! That was good. That's a good dodge. Behind you.
I'm fine. Everything's all good.
Oh, I guess they're all just like specters and grunts.
Perfect.
I'm just looking at your mini-map. I think you're in like their spawning center.
Good. That's a good place for me to be.
I suppose. Endlessly killing grunts and specters.
Yeah, I mean, that's doing pretty well for me.
Well, I mean, yeah, you never want to turn your nose up at attrition points, right? Why would you want to stop helping your allies win the game? Nice. Those are the things like there have been matches that have been like really intense matches that have been won and lost based entirely on the fact that like I'll find like a Spectre group to kill, right? Like I'll throw a grenade, get 4 attrition points instead of killing a pilot.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because pilots are pretty hard to kill. Like a good player in this game is actually kind of frightening.
Fair enough.
You seem to be pretty good at the pilots.
Doing stuff, I guess. I mean, I have a hard time telling if I'm doing well or not.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Because I just assume that everyone's doing the same sort of jazz.
Well, the other thing too is like dash now. You got eject, eject, eject.
I'm fine. Relax.
The other
I
thing,
took the thing that gave me more time in that mode, remember?
I guess that's true.
The thing that you said you'd never take because it's probably terrible.
Because I get the auto eject.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is that like,
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
well, I can't remember what was going on about before. Well,
Perfect.
nice.
Press the streak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the other thing is when I drive a Titan, I like to drive like. I basically like to just do a whole bunch of damage in a short amount of time with my Titan. So my Titan is basically like a ballistic missile I launch at people that also has rockets on it.
That's fair.
So I don't last very long on my Titan. But I think like the Ogre Titans are pretty good, and being able to pilot it decently is definitely giving you an advantage.
Mm.
Because like piloting a Titan in this game is like playing another FPS, like most parts of it. And so like the disadvantage you would have by not knowing the movement system doesn't exist.
Titan ready in
Fair
15
enough.
seconds.
This is the reason I use the Archer pod.
Hey, your Titan's good to go. Call
Yeah, I
it ready.
was potentially going to be okay before I got murdered.
Yep.
You got it. Stand by for Titanfall.
Nice job.
AI offline. Pilot mode engaged.
I don't even know if I can do that. I'm
Yep,
assuming
you can. It's almost dead. The life bar is right below your.
Oh, okay.
Shut down.
Excuse me. It's not dead yet.
I think it was being hacked, but I guess that'll do.
Yep. You blow it up and it goes back to neutral.
Warning. Titans engaging. Caution. You are outnumbered 2 to 1.
You'll be fine.
Reactor unstable.
Wait for
Eject.
it.
Eject. 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 Eject.
Good timing.
Down and
Very nice. It
That
happens.
was just like murder tag. I got him. You
You're
got
right.
Will
me.
be ready in 2 minutes.
You killed my Titan. Prepare to die.
Both of us said it.
Nice. I think you just unlocked our scope.
Hooray!
And I didn't bother looking up how you unlocked because I was just going between levels.
Oh jeez.
Incoming. That was nicely timed, other Titan.
I agree.
Hey, your
Although
Titan will
it
be
was
ready
an
in
enemy
15
Titan, it
seconds.
still saved your life.
Indeed. Oh jeez.
All right, we got
Jump!
the game. Awesome work, team. Mission accomplished.
I'm detecting incoming
Yeah, you
IMP
didn't expect
drop.
that, did you?
Take out the IMP
I
before
don't
it
know.
has a chance to escape.
This guy's like, what is he doing? Oh, you did.
That was okay.
When you go in to jump on a Titan, pull out your machine gun.
Oh, that's fair. That's probably a fair fair point.
It's I did it too. I was like, alright, it's time to take this guy.
That is not the distance from which to fire explosives. I gotcha.
Yeah. Precisely.
Exact point for you. Take them out
A
before they
foot
get
away from your face. It's usually bad.
We won.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, you did pretty good for your like first actual game.
Mm-hmm.
The IMP dropship has arrived. Take it out before it gets away.
See, this is a nice.
I like how those two Titans are enemies, but they're just sort of like relaxing.
Well, it's because that guy's trying to escape, and the one's trying to destroy the dropship.
Well, at least that guy got a kill.
I got away. Well, what I like doing is jumping out of my Titan and then getting my rocket launcher out, and then I just continually fire on him.
Fair
All right,
enough.
so that was a good match. Pretty close too. We're gonna try another one. This is Trivial Punk,
This is Boris the Illithid.
and we'll see you in the next game.
Alright, this is Boris the Illithid,
This is Trivial Punk,
and Trivial Punk is now the one playing.
and we're playing Titanfall. I'm gonna not be talking very much, so Boris is gonna be at the helm.
Yep, I'm gonna have to try and carry this.
Well, while I try to carry this.
TP
All right, boss,
focuses.
this is a battle of attrition.
See.
Eliminate
Boris did a really good job. I'm a little bit intimidated. It was his first game.
Yeah, I killed some things. I died a lot too, but I mean, that's what happens.
It's true.
I really like punching things with my robot. And,
That's always nice.
you know, it's kind of hard to argue with that. But yeah, I'm interested to see how Tyler here makes good use of a lot of the equipment that I didn't even like pay attention to. The wall running, the double jump, the arena itself. I made very poor use of in my first match.
Yeah, and I'm kind of making poor use of it here because honestly, I should be.
But
Like, there was a pilot in here somewhere.
Yeah. See, I was basically just running around on foot and not jumping really at all, which seems kind of like poor planning in a game as free runny as this.
Let's. Ah! Okay,
Well.
so enough paying attention to the grunts. Let's pay attention to the pilots.
You found the pilot. There he was. But yeah, I'm quite a fan of this game now. It seems like it's got a lot of room for. It's got a very high skill cap. I'll put it that way. Like the more you play this game, you can learn a lot of ways to improve. Which is nice because a lot of games sort of like you get the best gear and then that's it for you. That's like as far as you can advance.
Yeah.
Games like I don't know, I can't think of anything off the cuff, but viewers can probably come up with some examples. But basically just games where like once you've hit the top tier, the highest level, you've unlocked the best guns and you just become stronger than everyone else because of that.
Yeah.
In this game I feel like they struck a really good balance with things that are available right out the gate and available to all players. And those are just as strong as the guns you unlock later, and that's not really what makes the game easier or harder for you. It's
how well you are,
Yeah.
how well you can play, move around the level, and learn.
yes, exactly that. Your ability to learn the levels and use them to your advantage, that plays a big part in this. So like knowing where to go to find somebody and to.
I've never hacked a Spectre before.
There you go. You've now hacked a Spectre. I just shot them all last time I played.
Yeah, that's usually what I do, but
It seemed like the straightforward solution, and of nothing if not a straightforward kind of guy.
There's plenty of time left
yeah,
to
that makes
step it
sense.
up.
Well, and that my kit was basically the biggest gun that was available multiple times. It was like the biggest handgun, the biggest primary weapon.
And see, that's a good way to go.
Well, it's funny because they're the biggest guns, but they also offer what it as complement because one's fully automatic and high rate of fire and not the greatest damage, and then the other one is very high damage but very low rate of fire and very high accuracy.
Our Titan's ready.
You got it.
Excellent.
Wait for Titanfall.
Excited to see your Titan, how it differs from my Titan.
Control transferring to pilot.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm piloting one of those. I'm not piloting an ogre.
One of the Atlas Titans.
Yeah.
Yes. And you've got your electric.
No, I have the electric smoke stream and my cannon. So that's the smoke screen.
Seems very cool.
Critical damage. Take cover.
Well, you got that person.
I did.
I think I made Tyler a little bit nervous in our game
A little bit.
because I didn't have auto eject on our Titan, which for those who don't know, it means that you have a difficult time being killed by your Titan.
Whoops.
Exploding because as soon as it's going to explode, you'll just automatically fly out.
Yeah.
And Tyler was recommending before we started recording that you really ought to take that because it's kind of important. And I said, nah, screw it, I'll force something else. Because you've already got that, and I feel like being the different one.
Recovery
And so I did that and made Tyler very nervous very often as I nearly exploded multiple times. But I never did die in my Titan. Titan would blow up, but I'd get away.
Yep. You were definitely better at escaping than I am. Damage core. Hello.
Excellent.
You're unstoppable.
Well done.
damage core offline.
I was saying to Tyler, this game reminds me a whole lot of a cross between Mirror's Edge and basically any other shooter game. And the other game that had been supposed to come out that was supposed to be that niche was Brink. And I was commenting about how this game is basically everything Brink is supposed to be.
Basically.
Which is nice that eventually it did happen, because I was excited for what Brink was supposed to be, but it's sad that it took this long, and that we didn't have it with Brink. But, I mean...
Glad we have it here.
I'm not going to complain. It's like Brink, but done properly with robots, so...
The robots are a nice addition.
There's really nothing to complain about, if we're honest. Did you, like, stagger that, or did he jump out of it?
He jumped out of it to get the pilot that was on his back, so I planted a mine on it.
Fair enough. I also took satchel charges, which I threw exactly once and then detonated when no one was around. So I might want to change my kit at some point.
Well, if
off
you're gonna
camera.
get satchel charges, I'd also recommend getting Dead Man's Trigger, which detonates it after you die, and I've been killed by that more times than.
Well, to be perfectly honest, when I threw it, it switched to the detonator, and I just panicked and detonated it because I didn't think about how they change weapons for that 1 second. So I think if I was just playing better, I could probably use them better.
Probably. They're a pretty high skill cap weapon, and that's why I don't use them yet, is because I'm still focusing on learning the rest of the game.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There's so much going on that's just one more thing to add to the pile of stuff I don't understand.
Exactly.
I really like the design of the fast-moving robots, but they seem like such a bad idea in this Battlefield situation.
Well, in this particular one, but there are some battlefields where having like a fast strider is a huge advantage.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Especially with like the infinite dash core, because you can move around the battlefield in ways no one else can.
That makes a lot of sense. This little guy's just...
Yeah, that guy was good. That's why it can be like hard to kill some of them sometimes, especially with a weapon like this.
Mm.
Ah, I got a pilot assist though.
Perfect, so somebody got him.
Somebody.
Hey, you win!
Yay!
Awesome work.
Well done.
Victory!
Well
Let's
done,
go blow
guys.
up their
The IMC
drop
are
ship.
attempting to escape
I
by
believe
drop
in you.
ship, but I've marked their
Try and,
coordinates
like,
for you.
catch it in the
Don't
fog.
let them get away.
Just be funny.
That's what I usually do, is I like to put the fog down under it, because pilots usually fall down when they're trying to drop on the ship.
How do you even get on the dropship? I never had the opportunity.
Oh, you just jump up.
You just jump onto it?
Yeah, basically.
Solid. Oh, I had that barrier thing.
The IMC are trying to escape by drop ship. I've marked their
I'm trying out a new
Take them out before they get away.
a new main weapon. The meter the cannon, but with the triple shot on it.
Oh, okay.
The burst fire. It's pretty effective, but I'm used to being able to like plug them out one at a time, and so I've noticed that I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's the weapon's whole style has changed now.
Yeah, because like usually you want you to like 1, 1, 1, so the timing is staggered. This one's like a battle rifle, right?
Yeah.
Well, they got away. That one guy's his particle shield, that was really well timed. That's
Yeah,
what
that was
let
for
them
sure.
get away. All right, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next game.